Hey, what's happening, friends? Once a month, I get this data that comes in that I try and sort through and make it somewhat interesting and less confusing. And today's that day. And so I just got this data in from October that tells me what the sales were like and the inventory is like here locally in the triangle. And now this is my opportunity to try and make some sense of it. And there's a few things I find fascinating in it, right? So if we look back to October, what we're seeing, I think, is the shock and the pain of these higher than normal interest rates are higher than what they were a year ago or 2 years ago. They're actually a little more normal now than they were before, to be honest. But the shock of that is wearing off, okay? Also, we saw a decrease in the last couple of weeks, things coming down. And what that means is kind of pretty huge and kind of fascinating. And I want you to think about, so what I hear a lot is a lot of people are thinking, well, I'm going to wait till the rates come way down before I buy or before I sell. And that might be a great strategy for you. It might be. But what it also means is if people are waiting for rates to come down, I heard that for every like 1% drop in rates, something like 5 million buyers into the market. And the more buyers in the market means there's more competition. And there's already a shortage for homes. And so I'm no economics expert, but what I do know is if demand is high and inventory supply is low, pricing is going to go up. That's just simple economics, right? And so here's what we're seeing. In October, we saw a bump in listings. We saw about 7% more listings come on the market. So that's telling me that sellers are like, okay, that shock is worn off. Now might be the right time to sell. Pricing is still good. So more listings are coming on the market, okay? It also tells me builders are getting more homes on the ground. So that's good. We still have a shortage, but we need these homes. So inventory is up about 7%. But here's what's fascinating. Under contract sales were up 12%. Okay, that's a big bump in sales, up 12%. And what that does is that means inventory is actually down about 12% as well. And so demand is up. Sales, 12% bump, that's big. Inventory's down 12%. That's what's happening right now in the market because one, I think people are getting more comfortable with our current situation as far as mortgage interest rates goes, but also this little decrease we've seen over the last couple of weeks, it's getting more buyers into the market. And so what that does is that bumped our median sales price up about 2%. And what's going to happen is that is more likely, probably going to continue to keep going up. And so if these rates stay where they are, they come down a little bit more, we're going to see prices going right back up again. And so if you're looking for the perfect home, if you're shopping right now, there's less competition, although not a lot, less competition. And so you might be able to get into the perfect place without a bidding war. So I don't know if that's right for you or not. That's just what the data says. You take it and you decide what it means, but that's what I figured out.